I know you're busy, so here's the TLDR. Necesse is a sandbox action-adventure game with projectile-dodging boss battles. It's an isometric Terraria you ordered off a Wish. A villager system comparable to RimWorld, where you can automate almost anything. An endgame system in the style of ARPGs with upgradable armor and weapons. If this piques your interest, stick around to learn the good, the bad, and if it's worth your money. And don't worry, this review won't spoil any boss encounters, but I will be showing a couple endgame zones and armor sets. What's up gamers, Hawk Eagle here. Today we're talking about an indie game I came across recently. A game I went into completely blind, suggested to me by my community. I soon found out it was a survival game that starts you out like most, deforestation. Build a base, survive the night, explore for loot, use said loot to kill bosses, rinse and repeat. Melee, ranged, magic, summoner, gear sets, equipment slots, sound familiar? What both Terraria and Necesse get right is the sense of progression. You go from slowly chopping wood as you poke enemies with a stick to power blasting through stone, heads, and anything that gets in your way. This sense of advancement is what draws many people to this genre. The biggest criticism I've seen online about this game is that it's a budget Terraria that doesn't add anything new. So let's talk about where it differs. Villagers in Necesse can craft items, store and sort said items. They'll farm crops, then cook and distribute food. They'll go on excursions to collect ore for you, smelt it themselves, then you can sell it back to them for a profit. In Necesse, any menial task you don't enjoy can be automated. Necesse transforms into an ARPG once you beat the base game, adopting hack-and-slash missions. Not familiar? Think Diablo, Path of Exiles, Last Epoch, Minecraft Dungeons. Not only do you fight upgraded bosses, but new mobs, bosses, and biomes appear on top of modifiers like explosive enemies, extra projectiles, and low health enrages. Completing these events, called incursions, reward you with endgame upgradable weapons and armor. That all sounds good, but where does Necesse fall short? Necesse is in early development, so attention to detail is lacking. Missing animations and sounds, sword to chest being one example. Not having built-in inventory slots for things like pets or coins feels odd. And the UI is needlessly cluttered. Health, hunger, armor, mana. It just takes up too much space and doesn't look appealing. These are small complaints, but they do impact a player's experience. Another criticism I've seen a lot is the repetitiveness and lack of replayability. Most zones don't have much to do in them after completing the main quests. There aren't many mini biomes within each zone, which I imagine will come with time. And I think having linear zones that you progress past is fine. The ARPG style endgame can get repetitive, but you either enjoy the grind of min-maxing, or you don't. I am glad they let you max out your character without too much RNG in the way though. Overall, this is one of the best games I've played since, well, Terraria. And it actually improves on a lot of its predecessor's shortcomings, like the villager system and having an actual endgame. If you're a fan of Terraria, I bet you'll like Necesse. If you're still unsure, you can wishlist it on Steam and buy it when it's on sale, like I do with most games. And no, it's not available on mobile. I've completed every achievement in the game and just reached 1 million coins. If you have questions, drop them down below. Thanks for watching to the end, gamers. Fly high, and see you in the next one.